again. How y'all doing? I have something to show you. I'm pretty excited about it. Probably won't happen tomorrow. But in my 6-month review of how my garage is doing, I came up with a few ideas that I was going to change. And one was add a window. Add a window. I went out in my alley and my neighbor had this leaning up against his back fence. I said, hey, you left your window out there. He's like, yeah, I'm hoping somebody takes it. I don't want it. So the window in the garage project will happen before winter comes. That's the best I can guarantee. What I decided is, we finished this project and it was a big effort. And I've already scratched it, splattered paint on it. It's being used and I'm okay with that. But I thought, well, this old guy, what if I just did a cleanup on it? Like not paint it, not take it all apart. What if I just cleaned it up and then decide what to do with it from there? So, and it'd be an easy day. So you want to join me? Let's check it out. I think I'm going to hose it off. It's a Vermont American. It's still got the old label. I'll probably leave it. I don't know. It looks like it's on there. It's got a pretty big dent in the back that causes it, see, it doesn't close right. It hits pretty bad. So I want to see if I can knock that out a little bit. I'm not sure what I'll get out of it, but all I can do is try. Wow, a little bit on the other side too, so might as well see if we can get her straight as we can anyway. See if it made a difference though. Oh my gosh, that was a lot easier than I thought. Yeah, she just closes down. Well, there's a little dent in here, so what the heck, we're on a roll. Man, that thing's coming out easy. I don't know why I didn't do that a long time ago. I'm going to take it outside and hose it off and give it a quick scrubby. I'll come back. Well, I don't know if I did right by that or not, but here it is. The other part's still outside drying. It was pretty murky, and all I'm doing is getting some paste wax on here just to give it a little bit of luster and maybe slow the process down of the rust. But it's really not that bad. There's more on the bottom of the case, obviously, and we'll see what we can do with that. But again, I want this to go right back to work in its new task. I don't know what that is yet, so I don't want to go too far with like I did the other one. The other one is like having a new car and you get your first door ding and you're heartbroken. This is more like buying a 68 Volkswagen with no floor pans. Anything is uphill from there. Yeah, I had a 68 with no floor pans. So, good reference. We got one of our hot days today. Towards the end of summer here, we're usually fairly mild, so feeling a little warm. So this will be a nice little project. All right, we'll let that sit and then we'll buff it out. I'm trying to, I can't get away from, but I'm trying to lessen my reliance on blue paper towels. So I've been really good about recycling and washing my rags, getting them back in here, cleaned up as best as a garage rag can be, and using those whenever I can. It's just a goal. The bottom here is, like I said, it's the brunt of it. So I'm gonna just hit it with a little bit of 400 just to smooth it out, the edges. And then again, I think I'm just gonna wax it. Boy, that window's bright, huh? I'm probably doing this at a wrong angle. Let's try that. Whatever. It also has a little piece of like Bondo stuck to it. The paint splatters are still on the top, so I don't know if I'll leave them for prosperity or see if I can pick them off. We'll find out here in a minute. There. I think it's going to be good. I want to try, I saw somebody do this once, a little popsicle stick kind of thing. Yeah, I took the sticker off. That was not a smart thing to do, but I did it. Hey, this works. Non-marring. And it's latex paint on it. Comes right off. How do you know it's latex? Who do you think did it? Kind of matches this color. Since we're doing this, I'll go back and tell you that on here, I went back through and painted and repositioned and opened up an area. I didn't go crazy. You can still see some through the paint. One coat, but it brightened it up in here. And I didn't do it the first time around because that wasn't the goal of it was to get my garage organized. And I felt that, okay, now is the time I can take a day, go back, paint things and make them look prettier, I guess. And I like it. It makes me happy. And I'm using up paint that might sit there forever if I didn't. So, anything else you want me to do in the garage, you let me know. I'll take it under consideration. That means I probably won't do it. But I might. We got a window now kind of going, oh man, that's going to make it harder to film in here even so, because that's the south wall where we do get the sun. Yay, winter's here. Yippee. We'll be leaving here the end. Today's September 2nd, I think, maybe 3rd, somewhere around there. It's Tuesday. And we'll be leaving on the 20th. And the goal is Oregon, Idaho, Wyoming, Utah bunch, a little bit of Arizona, and California. So if y'all want to meet up with me, I'll be there. You just say the word. I don't know why you would want to, other than I got this sweet toolbox. But you never know. Okay. Stop jammering and get some wax on it. I'm going to spot it, a little more rust, and then I'll wax it. It's only the thick, rough stuff that I'm hitting. And I don't even know if it makes a difference. But it makes me happy. Like my paint. Oh yeah, gotta get some goof off on there. Let's see how that does. Is that what you would use? Look at that. The sticker came right off, but unfortunately I was a little rambunctious and I scratched it. And the inside I thought was rusty, and it was just some stuff like varnished onto it. So I wiped it off, and I think it's going to be fine. All right, I'll do that. But let me know what you would do. All right, I goo gone. Thought I had goof off. I think I do, but I don't know where it is. We'll let that set a second. and see what it does. This box compared to the one I did the other day. This one's a lot. It's a heavier gauge steel, and it shows. I was going to take the hardware off and wire wheel it, but I don't think I am. I think I'm just going to put some tape around it and just hit it with an abrasive and get that cleaned up. No sense in making it super shiny when it won't match the rest of it. I think I need a little more. Steel wool. We'll do it again. I'm not very patient. Y'all may have noticed that. Oh yeah. That's not really doing much. Maybe we'll just leave remnants to... It's so discolored underneath it. I have stickers. Maybe I'll put a new one on. Alright, more wax time. I think this is going to be a functional little box. Don't ask. We're just encapsulating the rust here. It's still kind of dinged up in the corners from straightening it, but it functions just how it should, so I'm not worried about that. You wait there. All right, that's a wrap. A lot of work. Functional and pretty, no complaints. Hardly any work, totally functional, no complaints. So I guess it's up to you to decide. Do you like the full restore or the just clean it up? I did add some liner that I had left over from this guy. But it's a good solid box, and I think it's going to give somebody many years of use if they can find a use for it. So the big mistake was that, but that's all right. We learn from mistakes, don't we? Hey, this was probably a little bit boring, maybe. I don't know. But I appreciate you being here. I like to be here every week, so thank you for sticking around if you're still here. See you next week.